Looking forward to this, man. Looking forward to dropping some knowledge out there to the real estate world. Good to go. Guys, give us 1 second. We're getting set up. We're going to be streaming to Instagram as well. So for all of those who are out there watching on Facebook and YouTube, we're going to be casting. There we go. Now we are live on Instagram. So we're live everywhere. Guys, welcome to our call today. Super excited to be here with you guys here in studio. We're going to be breaking down some important facts about your real estate business, but I just wanted to welcome everybody. And let's get right to it, man. By the way, happy Thursday. Only tomorrow left before the weekend. And I know you guys are probably looking forward to it as much as I am. But let's break something down. So throughout the week, I've been doing coaching calls with our Top Agent Mastery and Elite students. And there's been a common denominator that's been coming up about lead flow and who it's actually distributed to. And see, most agents are taught in today's world that lead flow is either distributed to the agents on their team or lead flow is distributed to their inside sales team. But it's a little bit more. There's a little bit more to that than just one group of people or the next. I always say there's primarily 3 routes you take lead flow through. Now, for those of you on Instagram, I know a lot of you guys actually cannot see my board right here. On Facebook and YouTube, I believe you can. But there's 3 primary groups or groups of people inside your organization you're going to distribute lead flow to. Okay. So some of you guys right now, you're getting lead flow through Zillow, through Ojo Labs, through OpCity, Sign Calls, and other. Those are buyers and sellers, but buyers calling in, inquiring about a specific home. All right, that group of people, those groups of people, those buyers inquiring in, those calls need to be sent directly to your outside sales team. So here in my office, we've got OpCity, Zillow, Ojo Labs, we've got our Sign Calls, we've got HomeLight, we've got quite a few different sources that are direct connections. They're connections to buyers and sellers. Those we are going to distribute directly to our outside sales team because those are bottom of the sales funnel. And for those of you, Charles, I want to confirm, Facebook, YouTube, be able to see this? Perfect. So we got 3 groups of people. So 3, 2, 1. And so we got over here the sales funnel. We've got this group right here at the first level, the closest to the bottom dollar. These are people that want to talk to you about selling their house. These are people who want to go out and look at homes. So let's start to put down these sources right here. We've got OpCity. We've got Ojo. We've got Zillow. By the way, for those of you who are watching in Canada, these sources are now available for you as well. I've got some Canadian students up there who are absolutely crushing it with these. So we've got Sign Calls. I know what people think is a myth, not the case. So then we've got HomeLight. We've got all kinds of stuff, man. There's all kinds of sources, direct connections coming in. OpCity, Ojo Labs, Zillow, Sign Calls, HomeLight. These are bottom of the sales funnel people. These right here, these need to be distributed to your outside sales team. I don't know, for some reason, what I've seen in the real estate industry, especially in the coaching business, a lot of coaches say, hey, these need, you should only have outside salespeople being involved in the process of calling back leads. That's false. Some coaches say, hey, it's only inside sales. Your agent should only be handed appointments. It's only inside sales that should be talking to the leads and booking appointments. Guys, that's false. It should be a combination of the two, inside sales and outside sales. But for these types of leads, they need to be going right to your outside sales department. They need to be connected with agents who are ready to strike and actually go out and meet with them, show them homes and list their homes. So that source right there, those need to be going to your outside sales team. Now, the second group, we're talking about Google pay-per-click right here. Let's check this out. Google PPC. We've got Facebook leads. These are from sources that you're running ads and driving inquiries on Facebook. We've also got A couple different sources here, but primarily you guys are running ads right now. Google PPC, a lot of you guys are running Google PPC ads, and those you may be thinking they're Commissions Inc. Ads. Not the case. You may be thinking it's Boomtown generated leads. No, it's Google pay-per-click. That's where they're running them. Even if you guys are working with Bold Leads or other sources, that they're running on Google PPC and Facebook. But I'll just go ahead and put them in here. But any type of lead flow that's coming in, that's not inquiring about a specific home. Maybe they're inquiring about the value of their home, okay? So Bold Leads runs on these two sources. You could have home value leads. These are inbound inquiries on a website. Essentially, when they're coming, that just doesn't look good. I got to get rid of that. Essentially, though, when they're inquiring on a website about the value of their home, they're registering on your property search website, they're responding to whatever it is. All right, these right here, folks, these are middle of the road. This is not level 1, this is level 2. And level 2 should be going to inbound inside sales. Now, I didn't just say inside sales, I said inbound inside sales. So inbound ISA. That's a specific group of inside sales. Not all inside sales agents are created equally. These are inside sales that are designed to nurture. These are nurturers. These are people who are going to head up calling back all your Google pay-per-click leads and nurturing them, setting up property search websites, and being consistent with the phone calls. As a matter of fact, for those of you who know DISC profiling, which should be part of your hiring process, they've got a little bit of C in them, high C personality, very structured, cautious personalities, because they are methodically following up with the leads inside of your database. So over here, if these leads, for whatever reason, we're going to put over here 0 to 3 month leads. If for whatever reason these leads come through and decide, hey, you know what? I'm not going to be buying a home. My credit's too bad. I'm 6 to 12 months away. Well, then they're going to be passed over here. So if they become long-term, leads. So if Ojo Labs, if a lead who inquires about a property on realtor.com comes in, you meet with them at the property, they love it, they go through to get pre-approved, they find out they got credit issues, they're 6 to 12 months away, that should be passed off to the inside sales agent in your company. That needs to be passed off to the nurturer, because as a salesperson, I got to look for the next sale. I'm in charge of revenue creation. All right, not future revenue creation, but right now revenue creation. That's what outside sales agents are designed for. Part of the mistake that you team leaders may be making right now is you got call nights going on. You've got outside sales coming in, and you're going to go through Google pay-per-click and Facebook and all these leads in your database. Guys, that's not what they're designed to do. They are highly skilled salespeople that need to be working on right now revenue creation. You're nurturing your inbound ISAs. They're nurturers. They're going to call the leads in your database, and they're going to create appointment opportunities, which are essentially going to be passed back to the outside sales team. That's what they're there to do. That's what they're there to do. On my team, we've got 6 inbound ISAs that are always calling through and nurturing leads, that are always looking to prepare appointments for our outside sales team. But we've got a sales team of over 50 agents who are now taking inbound phone calls consistently each and every day. So that's the second group of people. Now, the third group is your for sale by owners, your expired listings. All right, so expired listings. Now we've also got circle prospecting. I know, guys. For those of you who are, let me finish this prospect. So for those of you who are in the world of cold calling, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. If you're the phone guys, because it seems like in real estate for some reason, there are agents closing under 200 transactions a year. You're either the phone people or you're the marketing people. But when you get to sell over 500 homes a year, you realize you're not one or the other, you're both. You've got both running in your business because they both play a part. Now, with that being said, for sale by owners, making outbound dials to for sale by owners, making outbound dials to expired listings, making outbound dials and doing circle prospecting, just listed, just sold. Now, that is the third segment of the funnel, stage 3. All right, stage 3. Let's color this in real quick. These are your outbound ISAs. These are going to be higher D personalities, more dominant. All right. They've got to break through the barrier. They're not nurturers, they're barrier breakers. And what they're doing is outbound ISAs are also lead creators. We have these in my business right now, but they're not on my staff. They're a service that I hire. You can bring them on your staff, but we're not specialists in training and developing and holding these guys accountable. We hire third-party companies to make the dials for us. If you'd like to know about these third-party companies, you can reach directly out to me and I'll refer you to the companies that we use here in our office. But these are lead creators. And what's great about it is these are creating really good leads. These guys are the ones dealing with all the rejection and issues. They're creating the final product for us, or I should say, I don't want to say the main course more getting to the appointment, working with the client, but the appetizer. They're actually taking and sifting through all the data, and they're developing leads, names, phone numbers, emails, property addresses of people they've spoken to and people who have an interest in buying or selling real estate. Primarily, these sources are selling real estate. And what they do is these outbound ISAs send the leads over to the inbound ISAs for nurturing or appointment setting. And the inbound ISA takes the leads from these sources, puts them in the database, sets them up with a saved search, gets them on the email drip system. We start direct mailing them. And now we just got a database full of juicy, thriving seller leads, which all of you guys want. And right there, our inbound ISAs start to nurture those. They create appointments and they hand them right off to the outside sales team. And if the outside sales team goes out and identifies that they're unable to transact, they just send them right back to the inside sales team who begins to nurture. But you got to have all three of these calling segments working inside of your business. Outside sales team, taking right now business, sets the first stage of the sales funnel. You have to have inbound ISAs or nurturing ISAs to handle segment 2 of your sales funnel. And you have to have outbound ISAs or lead creators, prospectors running the third segment of your sales funnel, actually creating leads. When you get all three of these working cohesively in your business, man, you're going to be cooking with some grease. You're going to see a massive, massive change in your real estate business. But remember, guys, this is a process, it's not an event. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a moment. I mean, some of the coaching students that I'm working with right now, they just expect it to happen immediately. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. So remember, this is all a process. It's definitely not an event. Hope you guys got some value out of today. Don't forget, every single week I run 2 different training calls. One on what I consider to be the 4 pillars of real estate success, and the second one is all about the ultimate listing presentation. Those are live webinar trainings anyone can attend. And if you're interested, do me a favor, just comment below here or send me a message directly letting me know you're interested. My team will get you out the link so you can join. Remember, it's on the 4 pillars of creating $1 million real estate business, or on the ultimate listing presentation. We just got that one out and running because everyone continuously would ask me, hey, how do you go out and conduct listing presentations? And now we're able to show you how. Hopefully you guys got some value out of today's stream. I wanted to be able to break this down for you. I know this is not a long Facebook, Instagram, YouTube live. It's not a long live, but hopefully it's a valuable live. And that's really the important thing to me, is making sure that we bring consistent value to all of you real estate agents out there. All right, that's it for me today. Happy Thursday, everybody. By the way, if you're watching this and you'd like to join our private Facebook group, the Real Estate Dojo, we're going to put a link in the comment section here. Jump in, join the group. We'd love to have you. Once again, happy Thursday, everyone. You guys make it an awesome rest of the week. Go out, kick ass, take some names, or as one of my old coaches used to say, chop wood, carry water. Do it like you mean it. God bless everybody. See you guys next week.